Beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Anunoby. Haliburton gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drop.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
Looking at this series for the... And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Turner. And it's Towns missing.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. For the tie. Drills it from outside. Nesmith has got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Hart. Still yet to score. That one goes. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 2.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Amazing athlete development. Well done. The Pacers represent clearly.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Siakam finds Nembhard. Now, here's Haliburton. It's rebounded by Towns. Anunoby outside. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Haliburton outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Tyrese Haliburton is putting in work right now. This guy unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Achua, he's checked in for New York.
What's up?
Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Hart. Haliburton for 3. Can't hit that one. 1:06 left to play in the third. Here's Achua. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Turner with the screen. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Towns. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. No good off the front iron. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Siakam looking around. Mathurin with a screen on Hart. Here's Siakam. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brunson downhill. That shot no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Indiana trailing here. And here's Haliburton. To the middle to take the lead and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to McBride. To Payne. Shoots the 3. Toppin pulls it in. And Indiana shooting well. They're at 45%. Mathurin finds Haliburton. Count it, and the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Haliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
New York trailing. Brunson with it. Over Haliburton. And that one's good. Brunson.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded closer. They get it back. Turner. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Turner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Rejected by Haliburton. And he recovers it. Brunson, no good. And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Bridges passes to Hart, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is Haliburton. Floats one. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Haliburton. Takes the 3. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Haliburton. He can't get it to go. Brunson with some nice D. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Turner with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over Bridges and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson the pass to Hart. Now Bridges. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here is Haliburton. Over Brunson. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now, Haliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Pacers call time here. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Tyrese Haliburton.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So it's New York picking up the win. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen.
Well, Graham, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Haliburton against Brunson. From 11 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Brunson surveys. Bridges down low. Started by Nembhard from outside the arc. Hart can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Towns finds Brunson. Towns on a screen. Here's Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Bridges. Towns double team. Shoots over Nesmith. And it's New York with another.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Here's Haliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of this game.
Tyrese Haliburton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Haliburton.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Haliburton.
New York making a switch here. Chua's checked in. And both free throws good for Haliburton.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Brunson. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's get excited.
He's checked in for Tyrese Haliburton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hart. Towns up top. And here's Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Turner with it. Over Towns. Turner, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
It's Hart on the wing. Neesmith covering. Outside at Chua. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 6. Towns for 3. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got his second basket on the night.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
To the inside. Here's Siakam. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
That free throw good from Mathurin.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Payne. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Haliburton, the pass to Toppin. Back to Haliburton. McConnell against Payne. Toppin, a screen on Payne. Here's McConnell. Banked it in off the glass. McConnell's got this first bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Robinson finds Achua. Here's McBride. He's marked by McConnell. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. The Knicks rebound. Anunoby on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Payne comes in for McBride. Here's Indiana now. Pass to Turner. Inside. Here's Mathurin. Shoots over Anunoby, and it's Mathurin missing. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Poke loose. It's stolen by Haliburton. Fast break. Here we go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Haliburton. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Mathurin. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And New York has possession. Outside Robinson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Towns for three. He buries it from three. Towns has got his third bucket of the night.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Siakam. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it, pivots around, and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
That one misses.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. He hits the second from the line. Indiana trailing here. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Attention.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The explosiveness of Mathurin is so hard to contain. He's skilled at getting these whistles.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Mathurin. Both free throws good from Mathurin. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Brunson passes to Achua. Outside Brunson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achua, and it's Bridges in for McBride. And here's Indiana now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. There's a screen by Turner. The three. And Indiana misses again. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Outside Brunson. The rebound by Nembhard. Well, the Pacers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Siakam. The three is up. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Brunson with it. He's got 5. Gets some arc. He can't get it to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game, and if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Looking at this series, and that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Haliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now Nembhard. Still no points. Haliburton for 3. Towns with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Brunson on the drive. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 3. Haliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Anunoby with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here's Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Now Towns. He's guarded by Nembhard from 13. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 10 points.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Siakam outside. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Haliburton, the shot no good.
Make some noise.
just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From 12 feet, and it's Turner, that time on the assist by Haliburton. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
The offensive rebound. Oh, and Turner with a block. Neesmith on the wing. Anunoby covering. Neesmith passes to Demart. Siakam outside. Pass to Haliburton. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side Brunson. Three-pointer. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Haliburton, the pass to Siakam. Hart against Haliburton. Hart pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Back to Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Haliburton left side. No stopping Haliburton. So physical.
Defense doing their best to put Haliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Bridges outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And the 3 off target. And Haliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Down low. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 9 points.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Haliburton against Brunson. The floater. Great finish inside by Brunson.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Here's Haliburton. And he makes it on the layup. Haliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Brunson outside. And that's not going to go. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Indiana ahead. They lead by 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. New York trailing. Outside Payne. Towns a screen on McConnell. Payne. Pacers with a rebound.
The clawing their way back in. That was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
McConnell with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Pass to Haliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Now here's Haliburton. McBride covers. Takes the 3. Yes! Tough point from Tyrese.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And Allie, thank you for that. Brunson against Haliburton. Hart with a screen on Haliburton. Here's Brunson outside. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Haliburton. Another miss by Haliburton.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Towns. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. That one's good for 2. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Haliburton surveys the floor. Towns against Turner. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
This shot by Nembhard, no good. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Towns against Turner to take the lead. Oh, swiped away. Outside Neesmith. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's the pick. From behind the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside McBride. To the middle. The fadeaway. The shot by Towns, no good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Neesmith passes to Siakam. Six to shoot. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Haliburton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Haliburton. One shot.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. .9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Towns a screen on Siakam. Here's Hart. It's off. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line. Tyrese Haliburton, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. Now here's Brunson. To win the game!
What a play!
It's good! Are you kidding me?
Wow. 3 of the biggest points he'll ever score in his life as he wins it for them at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Haliburton. Misses off the left iron. Brunson the pass to Udonis. Haliburton against Brunson. Over Haliburton. And that one's good. Brunson's got the first points up on the board here for New York. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Off the inbound. Brunson, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Nembhard finds Haliburton. To Nembhard. 4 on the clock. Launches from deep. Knicks with the rebound. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins when you have to come from that far behind.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
1:49 left to play here in the first. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Number 5, Precious Achua.
Here's Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Brunson the pass to Achua. Now here's Hart. Neesmith covering. A dunk by Achua.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Turner. Here's Haliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And here is Achua. And stolen by Siakam. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nembhard finds Haliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges, right side. Towns lays it up and banks it in.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Haliburton against Brunson. Now, here's Haliburton. And the shot is good. Haliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers lead by 2. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And here we go, getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Now, here's Achua. And here's Payne. Out to the right wing. Releases. McBride's shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Tyrese Haliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Haliburton. Payne can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker is screen on Bridges. Down low. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Bridges against Mathurin. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Back to Bridges. From outside the arc. McBride's shot is off. Indiana leading. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by Achua. For New York, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Payne. Robinson a screen on McConnell. And finished off by Robinson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Haliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for New York, Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner, the willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
56 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2. Siakam's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
There's a screen by Achua. On Teague, Brunson. The offensive rebound. Tries it again. Achua, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spot.
Shot 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Brunson surveying the D. Puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like...
Looking at this series, and that's a halftime.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Hard against Siakam. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Turner with his screen on Bridges. Here's Nemhard. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Knicks with the lead. On the wing, Bridges. No good on the 3. The Pacers shooting well. 50% from the 4. Haliburton passes to Turner. Got a piece of it. Now, Nemhard. That 3 off the mark. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go. And the jumper is on the mark. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Haliburton against Brunson. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Neesmith. Up top, Nembhard. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 3. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York leading by 3. To the inside. Siakam outside. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Turner with a screen on Brunson. It's good. Haliburton's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Towns missing. And Haliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 1-point game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Achua, the pass to Brunson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Haliburton. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Hart. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Robinson against Siakam. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Over Robinson. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Brunson against McConnell. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
There's Siakam. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 5. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pacers trail by 5. Haliburton with it. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Anunoby. Mathurin passes to Walker. Shoots over Towns. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's McBride. He's covered by Haliburton. Towns sets the pick for Payne. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Haliburton feeling it out a bit. Now, here's McConnell. Payne covering. Haliburton drives in. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. No luck that time either.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And Nobi outside. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Nice form on the 20-footer. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Turner against Towns. Siakam outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Bridges outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Releases. Good. Nothing but net. And the Knicks lead by 3.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Brunson against Haliburton. Looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Haliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Haliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Brunson. Brunson among the bigs.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Haliburton against Brunson. Pass to Neesmith. And the 3 ball is good.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Steps back. Haliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Haliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Towns, a screen on Haliburton. Brunson the pass to Towns. The rebound by Trent. Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there. Haliburton, it's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Let me hear you.
.44 seconds left in the game. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Nerves never showed through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Unloads from 13. Knicks with the rebound.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
Haliburton against Brunson. Haliburton outside. Oh, off target.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
2 shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think they should have this win locked up.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And here's Brunson outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.
Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. 2 conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Haliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Shot from the wing. Haliburton, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Brunson with it. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
We got into it about his strategy against Karl-Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Haliburton finds Turner. Siakam against Hart. Back to Turner. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, for Indiana, Miles Turner. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in half court, they make defenses work.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Haliburton surveys the floor. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Here's Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. It's a tie ball game.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Towns outside. Bridges outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, BA. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Haliburton. That one misses for Towns.
Well, we know this. Karl-Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Nembhard, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up to the Knicks. Outside Hart. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson finds Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Nesmith. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Siakam against Towns. To the inside, here's Toppin. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Payne. Towns outside. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Outside Payne. Shoots over McConnell. And the Knicks miss again. Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Toppin outside. This one for 3. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Indiana leading by 3. McConnell with it. No made baskets yet. With the step back. Here's Haliburton. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
All right, Doris, where do you think Haliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Here's Haliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Miles McBride picks one up.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Haliburton's like a seasoned veteran right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Haliburton. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
And both free throws good for Haliburton.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
To the paint. Here's McBride. Outside Robinson. Back to McBride. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Toppin, a screen on Bridges. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Haliburton's got 7.
That's the thing about Tyrese Haliburton. This guy's going to keep you guessing. You want me to pull up and make that shot? No problem.
Bridges finds Robinson. Haliburton against Bridges. Screen by Robinson. From the arc. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Night Squad. Get loud, let them hear it. We want
Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Walker, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Payne comes in for McBride. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Toppin passes to Turner, throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Towns outside. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Towns against Toppin. Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. To the middle. And here they come. A nice shot by Toppin.
I'll tell you, there are a few players more exciting in the open floor than Obi Toppin. So much fun to watch him get in transition.
Pass to Towns. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Nembhard outside, inside. Here's Turner. And no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Haliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
The Pacers bring their shoes up onto the court. Let's turn it up.
Indiana with some changes. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin, and it's Nesmith in for Haliburton. Hart's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Towns taking his time here. To the middle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he drops it first.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Indiana leading. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Now Nesmith. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Bridges. 5 on the clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Outside Brunson. Drives to the hoop. They grab their own miss. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Nembhard. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, looking at this series for the Indiana. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Now here's Nembhard, tightly guarded. Haliburton against Brunson. Nembhard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Haliburton. Over Brunson. And the basket by Haliburton. Haliburton's got 9.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Bridges outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You'll love the work ethic that went into that.
Now here's Hart. No points yet. Pass to Towns. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded by Nembhard from deep three-point land. Bridges misses. Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. Haliburton outside. Over to the wing. To the paint. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Siakam, pass to Turner. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. And Anunoby gets it to go.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Who wants a free t-shirt? It's T-shirt time, everyone. Get loud right now. T-shirts, freshly printed, ready to go.
Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Haliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Haliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Haliburton.
New York trailing. Brunson passes to Bridges. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. And it's Brunson missing. For Indiana, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's in there. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Achua against Siakam. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 11. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Haliburton outside. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter here. Hits the trifecta.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Haliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Pass to Brunson. And he can't bank that one in. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Nembhard. Hart pulls it in. Down low. The kick out to Brunson. It doesn't go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana ahead, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. To the left side wing. Towns against Toppin. Now here's Towns. Defense is right there. And they pick up 2.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Walker sets a screen. Now here's Haliburton. McBride covers. Haliburton, good. Haliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Payne finds Anunoby. Towns a screen on Mathurin. Anunoby on the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Haliburton outside. From deep three-point land. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Rejected by Haliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Haliburton twice the pipe. Send it back defensively.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. To take the lead. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Pass to Turner. The 3. Nembhard. Good.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Turner, a screen on Brunson. Haliburton for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Hart's got his first points of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
The Knicks with the lead. To the inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Haliburton against Brunson. Off the mark there with a 3.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Inside, here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Haliburton against Brunson. Haliburton, the pass to Demard. There's a screen by Turner. They need this. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And they go to the intentional foul. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Haliburton. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Haliburton.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. And that increases the lead to 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Fires at the elbow. It falls!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Teague is in the penalty. Shooting for New York, Anthony Towns. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A huge victory for them, knotting this series to 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Haliburton finds Turner. Back to Haliburton. Turner with a screen for Haliburton. Basket counts.
Defense doing their best to put Haliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now, here's Bridges. Into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Turner. Pass to Nembhard. On offense, here are the Pacers. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
That's good from Haliburton.
And Haliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.